Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and doing well. Myself, Alok, your moral science teacher. I would like to welcome you in this moral science class. Dear students, in last class, we have completed lesson number 9. We have completed lesson number 9 and all the activities of lesson number 9 also. In today's class, we are going to start lesson number 10. Okay, and in today's class we are going to complete reading and understanding of lesson number 10 only. Okay, because it is a quite big lesson, so today we will only that read this chapter and try to understand this chapter only. Okay, so please try to understand. So this is the lesson number 10. I am going to read this lesson number 10 and I will explain you one by one. So please try to understand. Okay, so here it is given here that 2 weeks have passed since Kibomi came to stay with the Mukembis. In last chapter what you have studied, that Kibomi, that what he is doing, he is living with that Mr. Mukembi's house. There he is learning how to repair some things, and then after what happened, all 3 kids, they have gone to the near the river, and there they had talked so many things regarding the power of our words. Okay, and there we have studied that our words are having lots of power. Okay, and we can use our power of our words in various ways. We can use our power of words to create something, to love each other, to teach someone or some other things, and we can also use our power of our words to teach the hate each other. Okay, so this is our choice. We must use our power of our words to create something, not to destroy anything. Okay, so in this chapter it is explained in this paragraph. 2 weeks have passed since Kibomi came to stay with the Mukembis. Their home has been an island of peace in the midst of a war that is tearing the country apart. The kindness he has received from the family has restored hope to his sad heart. His growing friendship with Chungu and Lolinda has been source of comfort. What in this paragraph it is explained that what happened, 2 weeks has been passed since that Kibomi has come to Mr. Mukembi's house. 2 weeks has been passed. Okay, and what is happening, Kibomi is feeling that the house of Mukembi's house, it is feels like that island. Do you know island? What is island? Island is a piece of land which is surrounded by water. In the same manner that Kibomi feels that Mukembi's house, that the house where he is living, it is like the home, it is the island of peace in the midst of the war that is tearing the country apart. You have studied that the country where Kibomi is living, there what is happening, every day wars are happening, struggles are there. 2 tribes are there, Kungu and Adumbu, both are fighting, and what is happening, whole country is there, war is going on. Okay, violence is there in the country, and slowly this whole that violence, it is spreading in whole country. So if you see the current situation, everywhere that violence is there, but the house where Kibomi is living, that Mukembi's house, it is like the island of peace. There he is getting complete peace and love there. Okay, so therefore Kibomi is feeling that the house of Mukembi's house is like the island of peace in the midst of the war that is tearing the country apart, which making the part of the country. In that country, his house is like the island of peace. Okay, and the kindness he received from the family has restored hope in his sad heart. What happened, Kibomi already, he was having very good thought in his mind. He wants to make this world a better place. But what happened, due to something happened with him, his parent has been killed, and after that that his feeling was changed, but now again he start recovering, that he start restoring his hope, whatever his hope was, that he started restoring all his good feelings. Okay, the kindness he received from the family, in the Mukembe family, whatever kindness he is receiving, so that makes him restore hope in his sad heart. His heart was sad, now he start restoring that. Okay, his growing friendship with Chungu and Lolinda has been a source of comfort, because he is feeling comfort there. Why he is feeling comfort? His growing friendship, his friendship has been growing with Chungu and Lolinda. Both are the like their age. So what is happening? Kibomi is growing friendship with Chungu and Lolinda. So that is the source of comfort for Kibomi. Okay, in that family. Now second paragraph. In second paragraph it is explained, Kibomi has proven to be a fast learner and has distinguished himself by hard work and diligence. He still misses his parents and almost every night cries in the silence. Mr. and Mrs. Mukembe often notice that his eyes are filled with tears while working, and they try to console him through little generous act of affection. In this paragraph it is explained that about Kibomi's talent, that Kibomi, he has proved that he is the fast learner. Okay, he is a fast learner and means learner and has distinguished himself by hard work and diligence. Kibomi is fast learner, very nicely he has learned all the works, whatever works has been taught to him, he has learned very nicely and distinguished himself that he is a hard worker and diligence. Okay, so he still misses his parent, and although he is living in that family happily, he is getting the kindness and generosity there, but then also he is missing his parents. Okay, and almost every night he is crying in silence. At the night when he remains alone, that time in silence every day he is crying. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Mukembe often they are noticing that his eyes is filled with tears while working. When Kibomi is working, that time his eyes is filled with tears. Always they are finding, and whenever they are finding this thing, they try to console him through little generous act of affection. They are showing the affection, and through their affection they try to console their heart, Kibomi's heart. Okay, this is the second paragraph. Now the third paragraph it is given, every day Kibomi works for a few hours and then rest in order to regain his full strength. Since his arrival at the Mukembe, he has observed how active the family is. Even on Saturday and Sunday, when the shop is closed, everyone is busy and there is a lot of coming and going. How can they know so many people? He asked himself. Now in third paragraph it is explained about the Mukembe's family. What is happening? Every day Kibomi, what he is doing? He is working for few hours, and then what he is doing? He is taking rest. Why he is taking rest? To regain his strength. Whatever strength he is spending to do the work, so he is taking rest, and he is regaining his all full strength. And since when Kibomi has arrived in Mukembe's family, what he is observing? He is observing that this family, Mukembe's family, is so much active. How active this family is there. Even on Sunday and Saturday, when the shop is closed, that time also they are very busy. So many people are coming and going. Okay, and so Kibomi is thinking that how can they know so many people? Sometimes he is asking to himself. Kibomi is asking to himself that about Mukembe's family, how active this family is there. And he is asking to himself sometime that how can they know so many peoples in there. Okay, so this is this paragraph over. Now next paragraph, this is quite big paragraph, so I am going to explain you line by line. Today is Saturday and Kibomi does not feel the need to rest. Okay, what is happening? Saturday and Sunday, shop is closed. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, what is happening? That shop is closed where Kibomi is working. So it is Sunday now. Today is Saturday. So Saturday is there, shop is closed, but Kibomi is not feeling to take rest. So what he is doing? He accompanies the family on a visit to the home of some friends, half a kilometer away. Actually, that Mukembe's family, they were going in nearby one to visit some friends who is living half a kilometer away from there. So what Kibomi is also accompanying them. They are also going. Kibomi is also going with them. Okay, Lolinda introduces Kibomi to the hosts, who greet him warmly. Where they have gone, the host, that Lolinda is introducing Kibomi to the host of the family, and the host of the family, what he is doing? He is greeting Kibomi warmly. Others arrives, and soon the house is filled with people chatting with one another and sharing news. Okay, news. So what happened? After Kibomi is reaching, the Mukembe's family, Kibomi is reaching there. After that, what happened? Others also starts arriving soon, and soon the house is filled with so many people. They are chatting with each other and sharing their news, that how they are and what they are doing, everything. Okay, and then all of a sudden there is a silence, and a woman's voice, sweet and clear, begins to chant a prayer. Okay, suddenly that they were chatting, talk was there in the atmosphere. Suddenly the atmosphere becomes the silence, and what happened? A woman in a sweet and clear voice, she start to begin to chant a prayer. Okay, this is followed by several other prayer. First she had chant prayer, and then after several other people also they have chant the prayer. It was followed by several other prayer. Kibomi is surprised to hear both the Adumbu and the Kungu languages. Now Kibomi is surprised that in the prayer meeting where all the people were chanting the prayer, there both the languages prayer people were chanting in both the language prayer. So he was very much surprised about this. So he is touched by the words he hears. Whatever words he hears there in the prayer, he is very much touched by those words. Unite the hearts of thy servants. These are the words of the prayer. Unite the hearts of thy servants, and make my heart overflow with love for thy creature. This all the words. This is the prayer word, and Kibomi feels connected there. Okay, when he is listening the prayer, he feels the connected with those words. Okay. Now this paragraph, two paragraphs are there, small paragraphs, so I have joined there. The gathering end with joyful singing. Before everyone leaves, Mr. Mukembe makes an announcement. We have several study circles in our community. A new one will start at our home on Sunday morning, a week from tomorrow. Anyone who is not participating in any one is welcome to join us. Some people stay behind. They gather around Mrs. Mukembe and talk to her. Okay, so what happened? The gathering, that prayer gathering, that ends with joyful singing. That singing was there, and with joyful singing the prayer meeting is ending. Before everyone leaves, Mrs. Mukembe, she is making an announcement for everyone. She is saying that we have several study circle in our community. Study circle means people are studying in sitting in circle. So this type of arrangement is known as the study circle. So we have several study circle in our community, and a new one will start at our home on Sunday morning. Mrs. Mukembe, she is explaining that several study circle is going on in our community. So one more study circle will start at Mukembe's house on Sunday morning. Okay, a week from tomorrow. So everyone who is not participating in any one is welcome to join us. So she is saying that if anyone is not joining any circle, so they are welcome to join. Okay, and some people, they are staying behind to talk to Mr. Mukembe, Mrs. Mukembe about the study circle. Okay, and this is the last paragraph. Okay, after the meeting, the Mukembes do not return home but go to work in a field. Okay, after the meeting gets over, that Mukembe's whole family, they did not return back to their home. Where they have gone? They have gone to work in a field. This is our community plot, explains Mrs. Mukembe to Kibomi. Mrs. Mukembe, she is explaining to Kibomi, this is not our field, this is the community plot. Okay, and we take turns tending the crop. For the taking care of crop, everyone in this community, they are getting their turn. In these hard time, we should cultivate as much food as possible. She is explaining, Mrs. Mukembe, that this is not our own field, this is the community field, and everyone is getting chance to take care of this field. And the crops which we are growing, these crops will be not belongs to us, this belongs to community. Okay, and we should cultivate as much food as possible, because in nowadays so much crisis is there of food. So as much food we can grow, we are growing. Okay, too many people are going hungry. So many people in this world, they are hungry, they are not getting their food. So when we sincerely serve people and our efforts are carried out wholeheartedly, we are giving praise to God. Service is also prayer. She is explaining that when we are when we are serving our community, okay, sincerely we are doing our works and carry out our all the efforts with wholeheartedly. So that time what we are doing, we are giving praise to God. That time the work which we are doing, this kind of work, it is a praise to God. Okay, and service is also a prayer. If you are working, if you are serving people, it is also a kind of prayer. Like so many ways are there to pray God. So service is also like a prayer. Okay, so this is explaining this. In this manner, the story, it is getting over. Okay, and so this is all for today's class. In today's class, what we have discussed in this chapter we have talked about the service. Okay, what is service? I want to explain in brief that any act which you are doing as a spirit of service, like what is happening, just I want to give you example. Suppose you are offering a glass of water to your parent, that is also can be a service. If you do that work selflessly, then if suppose you are having a selfish desire in your heart that I am going to offer a glass of water to my father or mother, so my father or mother will praise you or give a chocolate or toffee. So if this kind of feeling you are having in your heart, so then that is not service. Okay, when it will be a service? When you are offering a glass of water just because that you love your parent, without selflessly you are doing this work, then it is act of service. So same thing is happening. If you help anyone, your friend, okay, so that is also an act of service. But your attention, in your mind, that it should be there that you should not get any selfish desire in your mind. If you are having a selfish desire that I am helping my friend will also help me back, so then that is not service. Okay, service means selflessly. Whether your friend will help you or not help, you will help your friend. So that is service. So that thing we have learned in this chapter about the service. Service is also like a prayer. So when we are serving humanity, it means we are serving to God. We are worshipping to God. So this thing we have learned in this chapter. Now today's homework. Today's homework is read this lesson 10 nicely and try to understand. Okay. Once again, once or twice you will read this chapter and try to understand everything. And next homework is that do the question and answer of lesson 10 in your copy. Actually I have not explained you the question and answer, but you will try to complete question answer of lesson 10 yourself, and in next class we will discuss this all question answer, and that time I will give you the answer. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you students. Bye, have a nice day.